This is a British registered TV200, also known as a GT200, that we are currently restoring for a customer from London. Now, the scooter was owned by one of the Richardson gang, quite a noted gang of, I suppose, gangsters from the London area, who were also mods. Now, the scooter itself was in original condition, but had had a mechanical overhaul carried out. The owner wished to have a completely concours machine, so he asked us to strip it and rebuild it and obviously completely restore it to his specifications. The colours you see are slightly different to the original. It was burgundy and white, but he's also asked us to add the dark burgundy metallic colour to the leg shields with thin green pinstriping, both on these letters on the leg shields, which are actually painted and not stickers, and also to the wheel rims as well. Now, the wheel rims on the scooters are original Innocenti items, they're actually on the bike. We've had them chromed on the outer lip, and then with a thin pinstriping added as well. Again, with this sort of scooter that we restore, we have hand polished every single nut and bolt on the scooter, so everything is absolutely gleaming. Now, although the scooter has Teflon line cables fitted, we've also fitted grease nipples to all the outer cables as well. The badges for the fork covers, the chrome fork covers, have also been done so they match the pinstriping on the actual rims. As you go up the scooter, you can see even things you wouldn't get to see once it's been completed and fully built. The nuts and bolts, the fasteners, again, every single one of them has had attention to detail. You're never going to see them once the bike's been completed and all the bodywork has been fitted, but we know that they're perfect. The same applies inside the handlebars as well, where all the parts within inside the headset, they're all gleaming. The switchgear is all original and is all correct for the bike, with new stock switches being used, including the key ignition. As we move around the scooter, again, this had an engine casing that was in pretty bad shape. Now, we haven't mirror polished the engine casing on this one, we just acid dipped it to leave it cleaner in the appearance. Now, this is a treatment that we offer for any engine casing. It basically just cleans up the aluminium and just leaves it a lot shinier compared to the original matte opaque finish. The engine side case on the outside has been mirror polished. Now, it's actually got a bit of oil on it at the moment, which is standard practice for us whilst we're building the bike, and then it will be cleaned up once completed. Every single stud is stainless steel. They've all been cut down and machined so that once the nut and bolt has been fitted, there are no protruding threads anywhere at all on the scooter. This is standard practice for all RLC restorations. Another point to show is the rear suspension unit. Now, this is the original rear suspension unit for the scooter, which has been regenerated and renovated. Now, all original suspension units on Lambrettas have a date marked on them, both front and back. And we've seen that over the years, the difference, the dates between those of the shockers, front and back, and the frame number, the date when the bike was actually manufactured by Innocenti, normally tends to be about 4 months. So when we're restoring the scooter, we try to ensure that the dates of the shockers are about 3 or 4 months before the date of the actual frame number. As you move around the back of the scooter, there's a sticker on the rear light unit. Now, this was supplied by the Harrison Cycle Company in Slough. We had this remade. Now, when the bike arrived, there was only half a sticker on there. So we had to do a bit of investigation work to find out, basically the address. We knew it was in Slough, we knew half of the name, but that's about it. The owner actually took the time out to go and scour the area, do a little bit of work on the internet, and we were able to complete the sticker and complete all the missing information. As we move around on this side, again, you can see the original rims have been chromed with the pinstriping inside and all polished fasteners everywhere. Probably the only deviation to the whole scooter is the fact it now has electronic ignition. The carburettor is original, and also the cylinder, which you can't see from here, but the cylinder is basically number 1 cylinder. Innocenti cylinders are marked on the side, and very, very early cylinders have slightly different port configuration, and this cylinder is correct to the scooter. We're now on with the restoration, and hopefully within the next couple of weeks we'll have it all finished, and we'll be adding online some more pictures and perhaps another video once the scooter's been completed.